What do you mean, when I get an old one?
How'd you get an old one?
Grandfather's closet.
Oh, yeah? So I shouldn't have had any because it's your grandfather's?
No, he's dead. Nobody gives a shit. I've had it for probably 4 years, so.
Oh, I gotcha. Just broke it out for the Christmas party?
Yeah, I think I might have broken it out a little bit before, but yeah, it's all.
You need a mixer?
See that?
Yeah, that would be good.
The text
Yeah.
Maryland on it.
It's cool. That's super cool.
Old timey.
Advertisement for Coca-Cola. Mix it with booze. And then you'll have Coca-Cola and booze.
Generally. Yeah.
Welcome to the Destructive Gaming Podcast! Chad, I can't see myself. Chad, I can't see myself.
I know.
Chad, I can't see myself.
I wasn't ready yet, but I guess now we're in.
Oh, God.
We did it.
Oh, God.
Welcome everyone to the very, very Christmas episode of Distracted Gaming.
Welcome Christmas Day.
I'm sure that was a thing that I just didn't pick up on as quickly as I should have.
We're recording. It's the thing they sing in the Christmas.
The Who's sing that.
Yes, it's true. Okay, now I got it. Can we start over?
Do you want to start over the show?
Season. You don't want to
Welcome
hear
to
that.
Distracted.
Nobody's fucking watching it. It's just for us.
Happy Christmas.
For propriety's sake, it is Monday, the 22nd.
Yes.
And
We never tell the dates.
well,
These are
we're
supposed
because
to be
we're recording
timeless.
like a weird ass day.
This is pre-recorded.
They're all
Not really
pre-recorded.
Christmas.
It makes a strong
These people
point.
have families to go home to.
True.
Oh.
True.
I'll be alright.
All right.
Hey, have some cookies, people. It's Christmas time.
Yeah, Christmas cookies. Thank you, Chad, for getting these lovely Christmas cookies. This might be one of my favorite parts of Christmas. Just all the junk food you're allowed to fucking eat. Where the hell do the chocolate pretzels go the rest of the year, by the way? Because I would still buy them.
You can
That's a great question. Where do they go?
Because they disappear and those tins of the popcorn that you can buy from the Boy Scouts disappear. And I would buy both of those things pretty much year round, I think. Of course, I just want a cheddar cheese only tin of popcorn.
Get one.
Cheddar cheese only. Okay, this is a show where we play games and we look at and we talk about new stuff. The game we're going to do this week is mixed Christmas stuff. I have Christmas trivia.
Oh.
And I have the Google game with Christmas phrases and words.
Google game. The
Google game just like the YouTube game, only I was only on Google as opposed to going through YouTube.
Going all the way to YouTube. Okay.
But I don't know if I'm going to do the Google game anytime soon because I have to delete my entire search history for it to work properly. And then I had to re-sign into fucking everything.
Yeah.
That's such a pain in the ass.
It
just
is.
re-signing into stuff.
Have you read Google's terms of use?
No, have you?
If you did, you would not use Google Chrome.
Really?
But, they own the internet. Them and Amazon. Between them, it's like, fuck it. I mean, it doesn't matter. Everybody knows your shit anyway.
Don't
Get
they
over
own
it.
Amazon? Doesn't Google own Amazon?
No.
One of them will own the other sometime eventually.
No, Monopoly.
You make a good point. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
So you want to start with news or game?
Let's do a game thing, and then we'll go to news.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do Christmas Google!
Christmas Google!
Basically what I'm going to do is I punched in the start of a phrase or a word, and then you got to tell me what Google put in after that. Could be one word, could be a series of words, but what do most people apparently Google with the starts of these words or phrases? Okay, so the first one is Rudolph with. Rudolph, you know.
Rudolph.
Dumbass mutant reindeer with a nose.
Rudolph with the red-nosed gimp.
I like it. It took a turn towards the end.
Yeah.
So like Gimp, like clad in leather?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gimp.
Holiday season, get festive.
I like the way you celebrate, sir.
Rudolph with a burgundy mushroom sauce.
Okay.
Very nice. Rudolph with herpes.
Nobody got it right.
Damn it.
It's Rudolph with lyrics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You need the fucking lyrics.
The
of that
Rudolph song. So now we're going to go around the table since I forgot to fucking tell everybody's name since we haven't done this in a month.
It's true.
Right over here, our always director and always awesome, Chad.
Chad.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Arsenio's canceled again.
Is it?
Really?
Arsenio's canceled
Shocker.
again.
I don't have kids.
Yeah, no shit, right? He got more boring the second time around. I actually watched the show a few times, like the new one. He got to his midlife crisis and became like a dad and boring and
Yeah,
stuff.
there you go.
His show just wasn't quite.
Started talking about college loans. And
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
So.
It became plain humor. A lot of it.
Not
You know what I mean?
I know
Speaking
exactly.
of plain humor, Walter.
A resident diversity hire, Walter.
Right. I'm available when call is not.
This is what Santa actually looks like, kids. Well, maybe not Santa, but Jesus. You're closer to Jesus than what a Christian faith actually believes.
True enough.
Jesus was a brown guy.
I
Don't
was-
know what to tell you.
I was Mr. December, though.
Yeah, you
Point.
were. I was Mr. November. And my brother, Josh. Recent graduate, college graduate.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, Josh, what are you doing with that degree so far?
I'm living in my parents' basement
Yep,
Nice,
that's true. I
nice.
moved you in.
and collecting a lot of student loans. So,
Wonderful!
Yeah, go get it.
Education in this country. Education
All right,
in this country.
more of the game.
Yes. here we
Next
go.
one. This is one word.
Okay, one word.
Frost. ... I just typed in frost. Frost. Keep in mind, not necessarily Christmas that's going to
Yep,
pop up.
Yep.
Nixon.
Frost Nixon. I like it. The movie.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was
That
a
was
good
a good
one.
one. That was
That
like
movie was good, by the way.
that's going like literal, so that's nice.
What was that? Michael.
Um,
What's that guy named? Michael Sheen? Michael Sheen? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I thought Little
The guy in
Cunningham
Frost
did
Nixon.
that. Oh, okay.
Michael Sheen.
Little Big Cunningham directed that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
And Michael
Frost.
Sheen's banging Sarah Silverman.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Totally.
Whoa.
People forget she's almost 50.
Yeah, she's fucking old, but she don't look old.
She don't look old. She look good as shit.
Yeah, she
She's
does.
what?
Like 47 or something like that.
Oh, well, I guess I'm...
That's not that much older.
That's
than
not
me,
that much
so
older.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't think you got a chance, man.
There's loads of 48-year-olds out there. I'd still just...
Frost.
Go! Somebody go!
Okay, fine. Frosting on donuts.
That's not bad.
Yes.
Chad?
Frost remover. Fuck, I don't know.
Frostwire. I was looking for Frostwire. The torrent site. Frostwire.
Oh, see, I don't do that, so I don't understand
You do.
those things.
Not Frostwire.
What do you use?
What's the
Where do
other
you
one?
steal your content from?
I don't steal content at all.
Speak into my collar.
Those people have licenses to carry that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
All right.
Snow. ... Snow.
Snowballing.
That's
They
what
got to go sexual. Why can't I?
You totally
Now
can.
define snowballing. Do you know what it means?
I watched Clerks in the 90s, so I have an idea.
It's when you come in her mouth. And then she
Yeah.
keeps in her mouth.
Dude. Kids
I
at home.
think they're watching this on the internet. I think they can Google it.
Yeah, just Google it.
All right. I already did most of the work for it. Snow.
Is wonderful this time of year.
That's not even how the song goes.
Snow.
This is way harder.
Cub.
Snowpiercer is what I'm looking for. Snowpiercer.
Really? That was the top one?
Yeah, Snowpiercer's a great movie. by
I
the way.
liked it.
Have you seen it? I really liked it a lot.
I liked it.
Okay, we're gonna do
Yes,
two more and then
I
move
know.
on. If Santa. No one's fucking getting this one, by the way.
If Santa dies.
I would give you Snowpiercer. Maybe somebody comes out. Oh, if Santa dies. Okay,
Dies.
I'm down. If Santa
If Santa,
jacks it.
I was gonna say, touches the elves, the reindeers will not say anything
Let's go
to the
deep,
police
let's go deep.
You
or
are-
other
go.
government officials.
Google
Wow.
never goes that
No.
deep.
It's a good
I think
try,
me
though.
and you have two different Googles.
I was amazed that you remembered that child story.
Whoa!
We had a weird child.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, if Santa, Chad, go.
Yes, if Santa.
Dead air. We're losing Ed. Dead air.
If Santa had a brain.
If Santa played Minecraft.
What?
That's what I'm looking for.
I
If
was that
Santa
close.
played
That was that close. That was like my next
don't even
guess.
know.
That was my next guess, though.
Okay, and then the last one, the reindeer. The reindeer.
The reindeer. Bitches!
I like that. The reindeer.
The reindeer playing their reindeer games with Rudolph.
The reindeer crashed.
The reindeer section is what I'm looking for. The reindeer section.
What?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't actually Google these things. I just waited for it to tell me something, and then Google's real. And you got to keep in mind, enough people particularly Googled that it
For it
became
to
the
come
number one
first.
thing. It became the number one thing.
Are you doing your Christmas shopping on Amazon right now?
I am actually.
This podcast brought to you by Amazon.com. Check out Amazon.com.
Totally is.
And then please pay us Amazon.com. All right, first news topic. The interview. Let's talk about the Sony hack, guys.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are you done with it
Yeah,
already? Are you done with it already?
Is that still a thing?
Yeah, it is still a thing.
Still a
And
thing?
I have right here a 3-page document
Oh my god.
depicting the entire timeline of the Sony hack.
How quickly can you get through? Can you condense that?
I will
shit?
condense this.
Okay, condense this shit. Go.
November 24th, Sony Pictures and Sony workers log into their computers to find that they have been hacked. Over salary details, security numbers, and personal information of 50,000 current and former Sony employees are leaked online.
Oh my god, because that's never ever happened before.
Yeah. December 1st, Federal Bureau of Investigation says North Korea is not behind the attack. They do not believe North Korea is behind the attack. They keep going, blah, 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 blah. December 15th, lawyer representing Sony Pictures warns news organizations not to publish details of company files that were leaked, saying that the studio would sue the fuck out of you. I'm paraphrasing.
That'd be
Hey,
pretty
Bobby
sweet if they
Wood.
did it that way, anyways.
Sue the fuck out of you.
December 16th, the hackers released a bunch of files, including a particular movie specifics about movies that have not been released and have not actually been talked about yet.
Yes.
One will actually come up later. December 18th, the White House actually makes a statement about the Sony hack. Obama saying that the movie theaters and Sony should not have backed out of showing the interview because they should not have succumbed to terrorist threats, and that the United States will have a exact will have oh god, what's the wording? It's a sophisticated actor of malicious intent, and that the re-attack or whatever will be of the exact same proportion as the current attack. That brings us to today, where people are saying that North Korea is having an entire internet shutdown from an advanced hack attack that no one can explain is from. Not joking, North Korea no longer has internet because we said fuck you.
North Korea, just shut the fuck down. Okay, my first question, obviously, and I'm sure this was on the lips of everyone who heard this story, and that is what the fuck has North Korea ever done terroristically that makes me fucking want to be scared of them?
Nothing.
Okay.
Actually, if you follow the news of their missile attacks, they kind of just
They're not good at that stuff. They're not good at that stuff.
They either don't even make it to the fucking ocean most of the time.
Yep. So then, at that point, once you figured out that North Korea, I can't even think of any particular.
It's like a loud, angry little kid.
Right.
Who
It's
just
like
keeps
even
acting out.
China is just a bigger, louder kid when it comes to terrorism. China got some shit going on. Don't get me wrong, but they're not. These aren't terrorist people. If it was like, I don't know, some kind of resurgence of like some Middle Eastern, Islamic thing. Maybe then I'd start to be scared. Be sarin in the theaters. I get that, but what the fuck? Show the goddamn movie.
No shit. Sony has again, after the White House press statement, has come out and said we'll release it. At this point, it looks like it probably won't be in the theaters. Maybe a video on demand. There's even been talk about maybe perhaps a
internet.
YouTube release of the entire movie, which is weird because it costs like $200 million.
Yeah, right.
Yo.
Yeah, this
was not a cheap film.
dumbass, stupid comedy costs $200 million.
And it will not be good.
No,
I don't
no,
think
no,
it's
but it's
not
gonna
gonna be good at all.
Everyone's gonna fucking watch it though now.
Right? Then you got to wonder if it was just like Seth Rogen went, do we know anybody that can hack shit?
Smartly enough, Seth Rogen and James Franco have not come out as with a statement. I think the moment this all happened, they just went, "Fuck."
We're done.
They go, "Where's that?
We're done.
Where'd you
I thought they were pretty pissed off about it.
It's like,
They haven't released one official statement. yet, either way.
Jimmy, where's that really good shit? You know?
Dude, don't Bogart. The one angry stoner in the group.
The angry stoner.
The things you never hear together. FBI has since come out and said that they do believe North Korea is in fact involved behind the attacks because of the similarities in coding that was used to attack South Korean banks last year. That have been outed as North
It's like
Korean
a signature,
attack.
man. It's
Yeah.
like a signature.
They
Gotta
put
look for
their
that shit.
thumbprint on it, pretty much.
Boom.
And actually, China's even come out and said, if in fact you can prove it is a cyber attack, terrorist attack from North Korea, we will back any response that you have.
Wow.
They've even made China go, okay, we can't help you here.
All right, my second question was, okay, Sony's fucking big. I get it.
They're also bad guys. Let's not forget that they're also the bad guys
Yeah,
here.
I mean, but it's Sony, okay? I mean, suddenly the government has to respond. It's fucking Sony.
Sony.
It's technically this is a terrorist attack on an American company.
I get it. I do. I get
they
it. But
American?
still.
Sony is now. It's an American company now. It's especially Sony Pictures.
Well,
Sony Pictures is
yeah.
in fact an American company.
Okay.
Sony, yeah, it's like spread the fuck out.
Yeah,
all over
it's
the world,
Sony
so.
Pictures that we're talking about specifically. But yeah, I don't know, man. First off, the questions I have about this. First off, are you more likely to see the movie based off the controversy that is caused?
No.
No?
No.
Chad?
I can honestly say I really had no plans to see the movie in the first place. At least not right away.
I knew that.
If it was on, whatever. But I'm a bit more curious now.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. I am a bit more curious.
I am much more likely to see this movie now.
Say,
Just to piss off that angry little troll in North Korea.
Oh man, you?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, didn't look like one of them. Like kind of what you said. Weren't gonna really go see it, but no, it's just like, well, I don't have to go to the theater.
I'm
to
gonna
pay
go
for
there
it.
and wear a T-shirt that's just the American flag and a bald eagle on it. And be like, yeah!
I'm just going to wrap myself in a flag and carrying a bald eagle on my shoulder.
Interestingly enough, Paramount has also said that sales of Team America DVDs have skyrocketed since this.
Right? I'm like, that's true too. It's like, how much worse can this be than Team America when it comes to looking at China?
Yeah, Team America literally at the end, Kim Jong-il's head exploded.
But maybe it's because it's puppets. It's okay.
Yeah.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone are just counting their money right now.
They've been doing that for a long
It was
time.
them.
North Korea, of course, is denying any involvement, but they're also threatening us at the exact same time.
Yeah.
It wasn't us. Death to America.
9/11 style attacks is a phrase they actually used. It's not only Sony that they're going after, that they are going after all of the citadels of American imperialism.
Good luck
Like-
without internet. Jeez.
like
Big
McDonald's?
trouble.
Sure, take them down, go for it.
McDonald's.
That's gotta be a
and Best Buy
tiring job.
and
Why don't you just
Kentucky Fried Chicken. And
Yeah, go after all of them and see how the South reacts.
I'd like to see them throw down against Amazon. That's what I wanna see. Amazon got fucking like Terminators and shit. You know?
They've got unmanned drones.
They'll just send an army of Roombas with steak knives attached to the top into their country and see how they deal with that.
Damn right. Damn right.
Have you seen that? There's a new thing called Mario Karting where you attach, it's either remote control cars or Roombas, you attach the steak knives to them and balloons to the back, and you just wait to see who takes each other out.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This sounds fun.
Totally. That's like a really cheap way to do Robot Wars. I love
I
that.
miss Robot Wars.
Awesome. Me too. That's cool.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the thing that was bugging me about this whole Sony hack thing was that the press ate this shit up, by the way.
Of course they did.
Every single leak that came out, they ate every fucking thing
Mm-hmm.
up. But what they never talked about was the real story, in that there was a cyber terrorist attack attacking a major corporation in America, and apparently that major corporation that deals in secrets as a business, movies as a business, just secretive, they couldn't defend against it,
Yeah,
and there was nothing they could do. And possibly a communist country was behind the attack. That was the other part of the story, and nobody fucking gave a shit about that story. Nobody gave a shit.
Because it was much more interesting to talk about the shit that got leaked from Sony.
I was gonna
The
say.
movies, the emails, all that kind of stuff. Way more fun.
You don't think that the possible terrorist attack from another country is...
Oh no, that's a big deal. I'm not saying it's not a big deal, and people should have paid attention. But no one cared enough. People were much more interested to know how Angelina Jolie was going to respond to the head of Sony calling her like whatever that was,
It was
a talentless bitch.
Talentless bitch.
So people are stupid. What are you going to do? But that's the thing about the cyber terrorism is that, stopping that stuff is reactive. It's not proactive. You can't think, because the people who are hacking are figuring shit out around what you've put in place. You can't put something in place that's totally and
Yeah, but
completely
even a
secure,
country that can't
because
afford
people
to
would just
feed
figure
itself?
that shit out.
I mean, it's not like we're dealing with a country with the state-of-the-art technology from all over the world.
Well, I mean, they
have close ties to China, dude.
Yeah.
They got money. Yeah, that's it. China, money. You pay for that shit. I mean, it's not just some kid off the rice paddy going, wow, I know lots of shit about hacking.
North Korea
No,
gets
it's
to
like-
say everything about the United States that China wants to say.
There you go.
It's true.
It's like
China could. They own us. Like, technically, they own this country.
North Korea's like the ventriloquist dummy for China. Stop to America.
it's like the class clown and the class comedian. The class comedian tells the class clown what to do. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's frightening. Is obviously is what you're getting at. Of course
Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is. But
I
it's
do
sexy.
think it's funny that we have shut down not necessarily us, but someone has shut down the internet in North Korea.
Well, wasn't Anonymous going after him?
No, Anonymous is too busy, outing Xbox games and stuff like that. Seriously, hackers of the world, fucking pick, a real thing to go after.
Clan members who are police are fucking awesome. Love that shit.
Fucking pick a real thing to go after. God damn it.
Anonymous has been outing all kinds of clan members.
Yeah, okay. That's fair, too.
That's
but then,
good. I mean,
but then
that's not
the
wrong.
Lizard Squad people who shut down Xbox Live for an afternoon.
No.
You have that kind of power? The fuck are you doing with your life?
Well,
If you can go after Microsoft, and actually they didn't get away with it. Those guys got fucking arrested, but you got the eyes of Sauron on you after that one.
Good point.
Okay, next one. Let's move on to more games.
More game. Let's do more
more
game.
guys.
But not the Google one.
No.
I have Christmas trivia.
Christmas trivia.
Where to go
All right.
through? Chad,
Okay, go.
this first question's for you.
Okay.
What American state was the first to make Christmas an official holiday?
Oregon.
Nope.
Oh.
Alabama.
Well,
You're wrong.
I was wrong.
Walter,
Yes.
what is the shape of candy cane modeled after?
Oregon. Oh, it's not my turn.
Candy cane. It's a cane.
Santa's penis.
Oh.
No.
Well, hey,
Shepherd's crook.
that makes sense.
Josh,
You had to ask me.
what was the name of the dog that belonged to Grinch? Dr. Seuss's Two Grinch Who Stole Christmas. What's his name? Just watched the movie the other night.
I used to know this.
It's Max. It's Max.
Max!
It's Max.
What?
Ding, 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 ding.
No.
Score.
Cheated because he watched it the other night.
Which star led the three kings to Jesus?
The North one. I don't know.
Nope.
Star of Bethlehem.
That's what I said.
Christmas.
Actually, there's a documentary about that now. It wasn't actually a star. It was Mars. It was Mars.
What's the name of
Science
Scrooge's dead business partner in
disproving.
Christmas Carol?
Cratchit.
Bob Cratchit. You were correct, sir.
Ding, 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 ding.
Where did the real Saint Nicholas live?
Fresno.
Holland.
Holland, the Netherlands.
Fresno's like America's Holland.
All right, next news topic.
Is it?
This one's really interesting to me. AMC is doing a test subscription-based theory. AMC theaters, for those who know, it's a large theater, a movie theater company in America. They have franchises all over the place. We don't have any here, but AMC Theaters is trying out in Boston and Denver for a short period to have $35 or $45 a month if you're going to do 3D and IMAX, and you get one movie a day.
What?
One movie a day.
Man, if I was homeless, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, right? That's fucking commitment, though. I mean, you know, to go to a movie every day.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
$35, that is $10 a ticket, right?
Right,
if you go
40
one,
bucks?
If you go one a week,
That's like
it's
four.
worth it.
Yeah, totally.
It's worth it.
That's not the cheap $5 tickets on Tuesday, kid.
They initially tested something similar to this in Oklahoma City and Omaha in 2004.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time ago, right? They're going to layer this out in January 5th, and it's limited first come, first serve in Denver and Boston. So if you live in any of those areas, look out for it January 5th. It'll start.
So there's
pick it up.
a limited number?
Yeah, would you do this if it was available everywhere? We don't have AMC here, but if in our Marcus Theaters, local theater company, if they did something like this.
First of all, awesome gift idea.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking awesome gift idea. Would I do it? Man, it is a great deal, but I don't. I have to weigh whether or not I don't go to a lot of movies in the theater, and I'm not.
Yeah, but
at
you're
this
going
point,
to more, obviously.
Yeah. But, well, and that's the thing. Would I? Do I not go to the theater because of the quality of the films there, or do I not go to the theater because of the price, or do I go because I don't make the time to do it? I don't know. That's a good question. $35 maybe. Yeah, maybe I would.
I think I would. I think I'd even pay the $45 for the IMAX, an IMAX movie a day.
I would almost suggest like a 2-pack. Who the fuck wants to go to the movie by themselves?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
have.
I bet if they rolled it out, it'd be like $60 for a couple.
Yeah, I mean that
a
would
family deal of
be, or
$100.
something. You know, you take your buddy along with you and shit. You know, because really, it's kind of depressing. One movie a day by yourself.
I go to movies all the time by myself. Honestly, I prefer to go like Tuesday in the middle of fucking day. Nobody else is there.
Good time to go.
Fuck everybody else.
Most of us are working. Bastard.
Well, I'm not.
Whose fault is it that you're working?
The man.
It's your own damn fault.
The man.
Somebody says I need to pay bills.
You're the one who got a job, not me.
If you're better at math, you could have won it or something. I don't know.
That was awesome. I'm
Josh?
remember that shit.
You're a broke ass former college student.
Well, as right now, Netflix still seems like a better choice. Something about laying on the couch, so I don't have to actually get out in the world, you know?
There's so much to watch on
Yeah.
Netflix.
That's true.
I mean, it's not the newest content, but, like, is it going to kill you if you wait for it?
It's helpful. It's helpful if you have an HBO Go subscription. Too.
True. Actually, along the same lines here,
Yes.
HBO did announce
That
an
they're rolling
internet
out.
subscription-based system, which
What's
is
that?
fucking
Internet only.
brilliant.
HBO Go.
Well, yeah.
you
No,
don't
I
have
heard.
to have-
I heard about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's, what's it, 20?
I didn't see a price point. I didn't see that they did a price
I
point
think they
yet.
were talking like 15.
Yeah, it was.
Higher.
My guess would be between 15 and $18. I wouldn't think they'd go.
Well, most people are only paying like
But we'll see.
$10 for a freaking
Yeah.
cable.
But I mean, subscription is the way to go, and it is a kind of an interesting idea. A subscription to go to a theater.
Since we have done
That's super interesting.
Since we have done this show, I've talked about a la carte television. And this
we'll do that,
is the
yeah.
next obvious step for movie theaters to keep people coming in.
Yep.
Because right now, there's less and less fucking reasons to go to the movies.
Yep.
First off, the average person, the average toddler can steal a brand new movie, right? Secondly, there is no theater that is as good as your fucking living room.
Yeah.
You can drink as much as you want. The food is free, and there's no fucking. You don't pay to get in, and you don't have to wear pants. So there's that.
Yes.
Secondly, with the Netflixes and the Amazons and the video on demands, there's less and less reason to go see these things. Yeah, it's just not the event that it used to be. IMAX omitted. But
and you could blame that on the current trend in Hollywood, which is to just make tentpole films, just make event movies.
Yes.
So people will go to the theater again. So yeah, I mean, a subscription base if this works, will that change some things?
Save the theaters.
Yeah, will it save really the motion picture industry as we used to know it, which is ones with big tentpole films and little
indies,
indie comedies and
indies
fun,
still exist. They're just harder to find.
Yeah, fun adult dramas. Is there such a thing? But yeah, I mean, this could be kind of an interesting thing. I'll see what happens with AMC. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how it plays out. I think it'll be successful. I honestly do think it'll be successful. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. Next, we'll do the Google again.
Oh my God!
A snowman. A snowman.
For Easter. A snowman for Easter.
A snowman melts.
A snowman is called Frosty. Brought that back around.
Is that like the Wes Anderson Frosty movie? Or a snowman is called Frosty.
No, I was more approached to the
A
Michael
snowman in summer.
I was close. I said an Easter.
I think that's a Frozen reference, actually.
Oh, that must be.
Might be.
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna jump off Christmas for a second. Kwanzaa is.
Wow.
And this one is not okay by the world. Fuck you, Google. This one's not okay.
Okay, this one it's not okay. So
It's not okay.
Kwanzaa is.
I will fully admit I know fuck all about Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa is fantastical. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even find funny shit
Got
to
one,
say
Walter?
about this stuff.
It's not okay.
Kwanzaa is not okay. Okay.
Are you done with?
No, that's not.
Okay.
Kwanzaa is a holiday I have know nothing about.
Kwanzaa is for new.
Near people to me. Kwanzaa is made up.
Oh, I was going to say that too.
All right.
Well,
It's not made up. It's a real fucking holiday.
No, it is made up.
Well,
Well,
What?
you know,
Really?
somebody made it
Well,
up
yeah.
to be real.
Yeah,
I mean,
like 1966.
Christmas
Really?
is made up
Yeah,
to be
there's a
real.
whole-
oh, I thought it was older than that.
There's a whole thing on thing, but in that regards, all holidays are made up.
Yeah, sure.
You know, so, there you go.
Whatever.
Your religion is a lie. Whatever you believe in, your beliefs are a lie.
Yes.
Hanukkah is.
Made up.
Nope.
Nope.
The Festival of Lights.
Hey,
Crazy nights.
Set up one baby.
I wish he would fucking make albums again. Honestly, Adam Sandler, I wish. Please, Adam. I know you're watching right now. Adam, my buddy Adam.
Here comes Hanukkah.
What Hanukkah is, Walter?
Stupid.
Hanukkah is here.
What?
Yeah.
Which actually it isn't. It's over.
We missed it.
We missed it. Is a dreidel. ... Is a dreidel.
Is a dreidel
Made out of clay.
A deadly weapon.
It is. In fact.
Wow.
Oh.
There we go. You won.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Is a dreidel.
Deadly weapon.
Yes. A deadly weapon. Okay, I like it.
I heard
like it already.
they're gonna put that new jitsu like a new style. Dreidel.
Is a dreidel made up?
Dreidel.
Is a dreidel Jewish?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
I actually think it's just a top
Oh.
used by Jewish people. But
Do they have like boy dreidels and girl dreidels?
what is a dreidel? ... What is a dreidel? ...
Made of. What is a dreidel made of?
Clay.
Josh, what is a dreidel?
Well, taken back to
No, what? Fucking come on. What is a dreidel?
the top.
What is a dreidel used for?
That is correct. What is dreidel used for? Did you Google it? You motherfucker.
You won!
I'm on YouTube right now.
We're not interesting enough
We haven't
for Walter.
posted this video yet. It's not. Oh my god, we have.
It's already here.
Last one.
Last one.
Mistletoe is. You'll never get this one.
It is delicious.
Mistletoe is.
Delicious.
Mistletoe is poisonous.
That's true.
Something to avoid when you have your aunt close by.
I get it. You're talking about making out with your aunt, dude.
Mistletoe is for quitters. Apparently, it's a song.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I looked that one up because that seemed like
It's like, that's random.
Did you get?
I don't understand with it at all.
You should watch that.
Williams and Phoebe Robinson.
Yeah.
Racists. All right, next up.
all right.
This is a news topic actually taken. The only interesting thing I've seen so far from the Sony hacks. Amy Pascal, the co-chairman of Sony Pictures, who's gotten in a lot of trouble lately.
Oh, that's a trouble.
because for having opinions about things.
Yep.
She in certain emails, Daniel Craig has come out as saying he's not really interested in doing. He really has regretted deciding to be James Bond since he kind of was cast as James Bond.
Really?
Yeah, he hasn't really enjoyed it, but he's kind of locked into a big picture deal for it, and he can't get out of it. He does a great job. I personally think his James Bond is fantastic.
It is. It's great, and I can see why he wouldn't be all that interested in the character. I mean, you look at the body of the rest of his work, and it's
He does hard characters.
He'd rather be a character actor.
Yeah.
And
Idris Elba would
So-
be better anyway.
but dude,
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Just
you
mail
just
that
looked at my
shit in.
paper, didn't you?
No,
Just mail that shit in.
Follow
Just
the
show
news
up,
sometimes. It's
do the
weird.
movie, man. Just show up, get paid. Fuck it, just do it.
I think he has too much
That's
pride
what
to mail
that's what
anything
Tobey
in.
Maguire did for the last couple Spider-Mans he was in.
Or all
You could do
three
it
of them.
too, man. You could totally. No, the first one was good, but every other one was
I
sucked.
really hated
You know,
all three of them.
The first one was good. Shut up. I'm just saying, you don't have to just take the money. Just take the fucking money. Okay, I'm done.
Amy Pascal wants Idris Elba to do it next.
I think
Idris Elba, for those who don't know, is a British actor, black.
Yep.
And I think that's the thing I want to talk about here.
He played in a.
It would be the first ever
Luther.
black Luther. Luther's
That
my
was
favorite thing he's
awesome.
ever done. Luther's
Yep,
a fantastic
that was
fucking
a great
show.
show.
It's on Netflix, I believe.
Yep, it is.
He was
Look
in
it
The
up.
Wire.
He was in The Wire as well.
Yeah.
He's Heimdall in the Thor movies. He's
yeah,
scary
that's
with his
true. With his eye weirdness and his things.
It also has an incredible voice, like one of the one of those Hollywood voices that just you want to put them in every commercial.
That's an interesting choice. I might even enjoy that.
I think
with
he'd
a
be
Ruben,
fantastic.
yeah.
I personally think he'd be fantastic. Do you think there would be what kind of backlash do you think there would be from hiring a black James Bond? There would be a certain amount. We all can agree on that, right? There's enough racists in the world.
But is there enough that anybody would really give a shit? I mean, is it gonna?
And I don't think there would be because he's a huge actor.
Yeah, he's a big star. We're not talking about going and
Hiring a no-name.
remaking. Casino Royale in a period '60s
Right.
kind of way. We're not going to do that. I mean, in there it wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, modernize the character. Fucking A, do it. That's what I say.
And you don't think it would? You don't think hardcore Bond fans would give a shit?
I think the Brits would be fine with it.
Yeah.
I know the Brits would be fine with it because they fucking love him.
I think hardcore Bond fans have stopped watching after Roger Moore anyway.
That's not true. Rachel, who's been on this show before, is a hardcore Bond fan.
Yeah.
And she actually loves Pierce Brosnan, and I have no idea why.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What is
Remington
what is
Steele?
her take on this?
What?
Huh?
What is her take on
I haven't talked to her about it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her about it yet because I just read it today, actually.
Oh.
But
Is that why you thought I looked at your freaking paper?
I do. No, it's right. It's written right there.
Because you hadn't heard it till today.
Huh?
Dalton was
Days ago.
totally weak.
Dalton was fine.
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore is my favorite. Roger Moore is my favorite. Connery second, probably.
Connery was fucking awesome. Moore changed the character. Roger Moore brought humor to the role. More sort of almost a self-aware.
He was
humor.
doing a fucking cartoon.
Yeah,
Every
right.
one of those movies is almost a cartoon.
Yep. So, well, of course, my favorite Bond villain.
What do you guys think about the next Bond movie? By the way, have you heard about this? Spectre. Blofeld is going to come. They're bringing back Blofeld, and it's Christoph Waltz as Blofeld.
Interesting.
And Dave Bautista is going to be like a odd job type bad guy in the movie. He's a huge motherfucker, especially compared to like Christoph Waltz and Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig's only like 5'9" or something like that. So Bautista's going to look like a mountain standing next to him.
Right.
Oh. Interesting.
That'd be cool.
I say go for it. How tall is
Idris
Luther?
Elba?
Idris Elba? I think he's pretty tall. I think
Yeah, right.
he's like 6'2" or something.
Yeah, I was
like
going
that.
to over 6 feet.
Which actually, I think James Bond should be a bigger guy because he's always supposed to. He's supposed to be this large, dashing individual.
Dashing. Have you read any of the books?
No, I've not read any of the books. I want to. That's one of the series I've wanted to get, but I've just never
Yeah.
You can get them for cheap.
looked for.
They have a novel idea.
Are you googling Idris Elba?
Yes.
Yeah, there he goes. He's gonna-
IMDb.
I think. Well, I think that would be super fun, super interesting. I think he'd bring a totally different dimension to the character, and I think he would bring probably a new audience to the films.
They're not making the character any younger because Idris Elba, I think, is roughly
Yeah.
the same age as
He's gotta
Daniel
be.
Craig.
He's got to be, and yeah.
Yeah, it's
And I think
fun.
Daniel Craig's doing it because is mad about it because it's so physically taxing on him to do
It's possible.
Yeah.
the series. He's easily the most athletic James Bond that's ever been, considering like
Elba is 42.
really. I thought he was older than that.
Man, I'm a year older than him. Holy shit!
September 6, 1970.
Shut up, Josh.
Wow, you old fuck. Jeez.
Shoot in the
He is
fucking
6'2" and
face, man.
3/4.
Oh no, don't
6'2".
worry.
So that's a very
say
that's
the
a
man.
very big James Bond
That is a
actually.
huge.
That's a big James Bond. Yeah. Let's do it right now. I said let's.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I think Daniel Craig's up for at least one more after Spectre. Like he's under contract for at least one more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, he could probably get out of it if they found somebody right away.
Yeah. All he would really have to do is like break something,
So Craig
like
is
really
4
bad,
years
like
older
fuck
than
up his
him.
knee,
4 years older.
And then recast.
68.
Yeah,
Something else.
you know,
So he'll be
lose all like
he'll be
4 of
47
his
next year.
fingers in some kind of weird,
Yeah, he's probably
bandsaw
retired.
accident. You know.
Oh, can't do it anymore, Sony.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
He's
Then he could play
5'10".
like really crazy like character.
I've never
roles
seen
with,
Idris
like,
Elba
fingers
do
and
like
shit. That'd be
even in
awesome.
Luther. He was never super
Super what?
like actiony. You know, like flying
He's
kicks
more of
and
a
punches.
more
and
of a
stuff.
brawler type thing. He
Yeah.
threw down with some dudes.
So he definitely wouldn't. It would be a huge difference from Daniel Craig's version.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
for sure.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that. And the James Bond movies, everyone I think that's a great way to do it with those characters, changing the actor every once in a while. I wish they'd have done that with Indiana Jones actually,
Yeah.
No.
as opposed to Crystal Skull. I wish they'd just done another Indiana Jones movie, but with a different guy as Indiana Jones.
Well, no British show has ever done that before.
Doctor.
No.
Apparently, the next Doctor might be the current companion, the girl.
Oh,
I've heard that.
awesome.
Yeah, they're thinking about doing
I
the.
don't watch the show.
Oh, I love Claire
don't.
so much.
Really?
I don't
Yeah.
watch the show. mean,
I haven't watched it in a while.
She's
I haven't watched
fucking-
it since.
I watched some of the old ones back in
fucking
like
beautiful.
old school. like,
next
BBC
up.
on, like, Channel 11 days. Or
Next
whatever.
up, news thing. The Colbert Report is officially over.
Colbert Report. So
That show's fantastic.
Oh,
That show was fantastic. 9 seasons. It was on a lot longer than I thought it was.
Isn't he taking a?
He's taking a sabbatical until September of this next year, which which point he's taking over the Late Show from David Letterman.
that means he's going to do a movie in that time.
Probably, at least one.
I'd do a movie. Why not?
No.
I'll call him.
Are you
Watch
gonna?
the movie.
Do any of you guys watch the Colbert Report, or at least clips of it online?
I've seen.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen clips. I know the
I
character.
love catching the random clips online. I watch a show, like, I'm not a rabid fan, but I do watch probably every third episode, something like that. But the clips online, he incredibly consistently funny. You know, and the character he does did for 9 years, which a lot of people I don't think understand is
it is a character. Okay, that's not.
I think his
really
hardcore fans.
dude.
I think his hardcore fans understand that it is a character.
Right.
But like casual observers don't get don't get the humor per se.
They don't.
Do you think he will pick up another character for the Late Show, or will just get Stephen Colbert?
What I have heard about Colbert is just him being himself is pretty fucking crazy and hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, like a different kind of sort of. I've heard like compared to Robin Williams in how fast his mind works, but in a smoother kind of way. So
Did you ever watch his State of the President's dinner speech or whatever when he in 2006 for Bush? Bush invited him to the White House to do the President's dinner comedy speech, and look that up sometime on YouTube, guys. He destroys that room. He just starts the fearlessness required to be standing next to the arguably the most powerful man in the world and try to tear him a new asshole while you're doing it.
Yep.
Man's got a sack on him.
He's got like 25 kids, so yeah.
Does he? He got a bunch of kids?
He's got 7, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Him
enough.
and Marky Mark, just a shitload of kids.
God damn.
I think he'll be great in the Late Show. First off, I think he'll be great in the Late Show.
He'll do a great job. But I think it'll become a totally different show.
And him and Jimmy Fallon are already trying to start the rivalry.
Good.
Sure.
Fallon's come on a couple times to ribbit him, and Colbert's gone on his show a couple times to ribbit him. That rivalry, for those of you who don't know, Leno and Letterman had a long-standing rivalry, quote unquote. That was
Because Leno's a douche.
some of the most entertaining shows that they did had to do with that.
Yep.
And the fact that these guys who are obviously friendly, and then not the kind of Leno Letterman rivalry. I think this will be wildly more entertaining.
Yeah.
To watch.
It's exciting. I might actually watch late night TV for a little bit just to see what happens.
I think he'll be very good at it, especially since he's taking 8 months or something, 9 months.
Yep, taking a little time off
to get the show
regrouping,
however he wants it. And
Movie.
movie.
Well, multiple movies, I think. Yeah, it's got to be more than one.
The Colbert movie.
Colbert.
Colbert Report.
America!
Listen, if The Onion can make a movie, the Colbert Report
right,
can
no
make a movie.
shit.
All right, the next question it's not a news topic. I would like everybody in this table, this is a bit of an argument. I want you to go around the table and tell me what the best Christmas movie of all time is. And why it's the best Christmas movie of all time. I'm going to start to give you guys a second, okay?
All right.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is the best Christmas movie of all time. The reason is, while it is a cartoony, over-the-top romp, if you will, it partakes the real part of a family Christmas in that everything will fucking go wrong 100% of the time. When you were remembering as a kid all those funny times you had, things caught on fire when you weren't paying attention, shit fell through the ceiling, the Christmas tree fell on Grandma. You don't remember that part, but that shit happened every goddamn year. It still happens. Shit always goes wrong at Christmas. That's just the way it is. And Christmas Vacation is the most quotable version of that I've ever seen. It's incredible. Our dad does a word for word of his rant, like when he finally loses it.
Yep.
Our dad does a word for word version of that, and it's great.
It is a fine Christmas film. I totally.
You think you got a better one? Want to step up, bitch?
Well, I can tell you what my favorite Christmas film is, and that is Die Hard.
That's a fantastic Christmas.
Die Hard is an awesome Christmas film because it totally pulls you out of the crazy shit that happens on Christmas with your family and just shows you what happens when people take over the Nakatomi building. And what happens at the Nakatomi building when they put fucking plastic explosives all around the top and they want all the people to go up there? But no, then the guy comes in with a Uzi. It's like, get the fuck down. And then the chopper comes and then the shit blow up and he jumps over with the goddamn fucking hose and he goes in the thing and he's kicking his shoes all bloody or his foot all bloody because he ain't got no shoe on. Fuck, that's awesome.
It reminded me of Nam.
Yeah, the Nam.
No, you gotta.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember Nam. I was only 12, asshole.
12. What did he say? Fuck Nom? Or what did he say?
Reminds me of fucking Nam. And the other guy's
And the
like,
other guy's like, Nom, I was 12 years old, motherfucker.
and then those guys blow up because they're jerks.
Yep.
Best Christmas
great
movie.
Okay.
Today.
Yeah.
It can't be yours.
Would you agree with me?
I like that movie.
We watched that the other night at the Christmas party.
I like Love Actually, though, too.
Actually, it's
Because I like pussy.
How about A Christmas Story?
Women love.
Yeah.
Women do, in fact, enjoy.
Love Actually.
They do love
Just some panty dropper right there. Like,
It is.
Hey, girl, you want to come over to the house and watch some Love Actually?
I watched that quite a bit because Andrea loves that movie.
That's a good movie.
Girls like it's true. Girls like that movie.
But
my wife likes.
there is only one story in all of those vignettes of stories that I don't like.
What, the
That
porno?
I actually like.
Well, that you
And
do
it's
like.
the old rock and roll guy.
Yeah,
story
he's
arc. That's the
hilarious.
only one I
You don't
want.
like that one?
Huh? No, I love that one. That's the only one I like.
It is the best one. That's the one that because guys can relate to that one. I think a lot better than can relate to those other stories.
Yeah.
Because here's a guy who,
Especially not the one where he goes to another country and bangs supermodels. What?
I mean, here you got a guy who was uber famous and everybody loved him, and he had one
can totally
connection
relate to that.
in the whole world. One connection, and that was the fat dude he hung out with the whole time. That was his connection. And
Romance, buddy.
that's right.
Romance.
Guys can relate to that shit.
No,
Totally.
it's the only one that, like, nobody's a complete piece of shit the entire time. Like, most of those stories, one person is just being a complete piece of shit. The other good one is the writer guy who falls in love with the Portuguese woman. That one's pretty good, too. They both learn each other's language, it's beautiful, and blah, blah, blah.
But how do you guys feel about the Christmas Story? Is that a? I mean, it's
We watch
on
it-
all the fucking time.
We watch it every year.
Oh, yeah, on Christmas
Mom
Eve.
makes us watch it every year.
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of sick of that movie.
I said there's one scene I can watch over and over and over again. And that's when they go to the Chinese restaurant.
He's smiling at us.
Every time that gets me. Every time. Oh shit, that's funny.
I was going to say,
Our dad also randomly yells Bumpuses.
Oh man.
Who's it?
what's his pick?
What's your pick? Best Christmas movie.
All right here. Mine's me blown. The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Whoa.
Where can you get Michael Caine, Fozzie, Kermit the Frog, and a talking rat?
Oh, I
That's
should-
it.
Okay.
I should have said
All right.
I'm in
First
Otters.
off,
Come on.
his name is Rizzo, motherfucker.
Rizzo. I should have said Emmett Otter's jumping.
Oh, dude, I love that. Bring it. Yes.
It's interesting how none of us picked like any of the old timey black and white Christmas movies that are so.
I kind of like Santa Claus the movie with
Tim.
Dudley Moore and
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, going back. Yeah.
1985.
Yeah, but you get stuff like "It's a Wonderful Life," where I've seen it, sure.
Yeah.
And I get it.
What about
It's okay.
White Christmas?
White Christmas. All right. I would much rather watch Bing Crosby sing "Little Drummer Boy" with
Yes,
Tap
David
dance.
Bowie.
with David Bowie.
The Snowman.
Bing Crosby tap dance with.
There is no gifts to bring.
But yeah, like everyone always talks about those movies, and everyone forgets about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jingle All the Way.
Hey, Jingle All the Way!
There, come on.
I must admit that was a way better movie than it deserved to be.
In the history of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, that's probably one of the better ones, actually.
Is Sinbad still alive?
I don't know. Is Sinbad still
I
alive?
haven't seen Sinbad stuff for a while.
Sinbad, believe it or not, Sinbad is one of the most successful comedians when it comes to money.
He made a shitload of money back then.
That dude made a fuck ton of money.
In the 90s comedy boom, he made all of the money.
Lots.
Part of the
Lots
reason
money.
the comedy boom happened and the comedy scene almost disappeared entirely.
He almost broke comedy.
No, he's still alive.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I
he's
thought he
still
did a
alive.
special not
He
too
just
long
doesn't
ago.
have to do anything. The guy made so much fucking money. He like owns like people.
Well, he had that.
He bought
show.
people.
Did you see?
Oh, wait.
I saw a thing online.
Oh.
Notch Pearson, the guy
Tax
who.
issues.
Oh, see, damn it! There you go. He's gonna now. We'll start to see him in a lot of movies made in like Eastern Europe. So this will be
Squatting
great.
in a mansion with Dennis Quaid. Everybody forget Dennis Quaid had a bad life after some of those movies,
Oh man,
and then fucking died.
you think of Randy Quaid?
Randy Quaid. Yeah, not Dennis Quaid. Randy Quaid. Sorry, Ron Quaid.
Ron Quaid.
Oh God, what was I fucking saying? Fuck it. All right, we're moving on to the last thing we do every week. It's known as the hypothetical of the week. I'm a scat man.
Scat man.
One of these days, we actually have to take some time and like work that shit out so it sounds so fucking awesome.
No, one of these days, whenever we start making money,
Yeah.
we're gonna do the whole podcast. No, wait for this. This is how you know we'll finally be turning a profit.
In a hot tub.
We're gonna have the whole podcast just like this, right? And then we'll go the last thing we do every week, and this is gonna drop, and there's gonna be a boys' choir podcast.
Deal.
They're gonna do like a
Deal.
3-minute version.
That's
of
kind of
Hypothetical
scary
Week.
that you know where to get a boys' choir.
It's even scarier that they just stay back there for like an
Took
hour.
it to a dark place.
They will sing, or they will stay in the fucking hole.
It rubs
right.
the lotion on the skin.
Santa Claus. Tons of powers, right? Magical powers, go down chimneys, travel the entire world in one night. A fat guy that can eat a bunch of cookies and not die of diabetes.
Shaking it twice.
I always thought he had like the best day
In
of
fact, in the Marvel universe, he's considered one of the first mutants to ever
I
exist.
would totally get that. Santa Claus is coming to
They did an entire comic. They did an entire Christmas comic where he helped fight off ninjas with a katana,
Well, fucking A.
and he killed a bunch of people.
Santa's a badass motherfucker, dude.
If you had the powers of Santa Claus, were given them immediately, what would you do with it? And don't tell me you deliver presents, because you wouldn't fucking do that.
like just
Nobody
one power.
in this room is
all of
altruistic.
Santa's?
Nobody in this room is altruistic enough.
It's true.
If you were given,
Well, it kind of depends.
Santa's powers.
What's the mythos? I mean, what's the mythos? I mean, what kind of powers are we talking about? We talking about? Obviously, I mean,
super speed,
Teleportation.
teleportation,
is it
maybe.
teleportation, super speed, or is it the
I've
ability
also
to
heard
slow
it could
down
be
time?
slowing time.
I'm down with the slowing time shit.
I like slowing time.
You've all known how I feel about the whole slowing down time shit. That is my thing. That would be my
Also,
superpower.
he has matter manipulation. He can
True.
fit all the toys in the world in one
Yep.
fucking bag.
He's got the bag of
Is
holding.
teleportation in my freaking.
He can
wheelhouse?
change his own size to get into any
In and
building.
out. Yep, so true. So true. Man.
He apparently has an army of little people at his disposal,
True. Why does
and more immortality. So
Does it only work this one day a year, or is it like a year
no,
thing?
I assume he has
That's
the
a
powers
great
all the
question.
time. I assume he has the powers all the time. He's just such a nice guy. He doesn't fuck with us all the time.
Yeah.
Or he's the guy who like starts fires and stuff. And like one day a year, it's his. He considers his civic duty.
I think I would still want to do good things, but fuck it, I'd want to get paid. You know, I'm
So
like,
many rich kids get presents this year.
I'm thinking like it's like a Ghostbusters thing as far as I'm concerned. I mean, who you gonna call? Santa fucking Claus. But you know what? You get a bill at the end of this fucking trip. That's what I'm saying.
Ghostbusters handed out bills too. They weren't doing it altruistically either.
No, that's what I'm saying.
They were not.
Just roll up to an orphanage. All right, here's your presents. Got served.
Boom.
I'll accept that in a
Got
payment
till
plan.
next year.
$30,000, Santa! I can never afford this.
We got financing 6%. 6% is better than most credit cards. Better than most credit cards you got all year.
I think the first thing Santa would do would be to do some research and find out how much banks are actually insured for. And I only still up to that amount because I want my currency to be worth something. You know, it's big seats of,
man.
you know, the big piles of money.
Also, you could
Santa's got all
go
them
through. You could go
motherfuckers
through
right now.
each and every stack and find out which one the ink ones were before they exploded. If you're
true.
stopping time.
Well, if it's in the vault,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about the ink packs. Just money back, money back.
Or you could be all like Punisher and shit, and you could go out and you could find the bad guys, but you just keep their shit
Fuck that.
because you're Santa Claus.
You know, that property, that's a lot of fucking property to try to get rid of.
Well, you just take the drug money then.
I'll
You
just
hit
take
up
the
that
money.
drugger.
Santa probably has a
But
fence.
see, you know what?
I would guess, man, probably. It's a
See,
good
if you really want to be cool with it, you just, you know, go to all those places where American money is like freaking better than local currency and just take all their money.
Mexico. Mexico.
Yeah.
Let's go to Mexico.
Hey, where'd you get all this money?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't ask
Oscar.
fucking questions. Would you, in fact, live at the North Pole?
Fuck no.
Bermuda?
I'm a South Pole motherfucker.
So
I would keep that as my address, but I'd have my shit forwarded.
I live on the fucking.
CC.
Yeah, you know, post office. Just send my shit over here. And I suppose for tax purposes, it'd be kind of nice to be up in the North Pole. I mean,
What kind of what tax?
I'm
What
saying I ain't
It's like-
paying no fucking taxes.
That's what I'm saying.
You probably rake it in though from the
They
local.
they sent me to
elves.
prison.
Yeah, they are also paying.
It don't matter.
You pay him.
You got Santa's powers. So what? You gonna take me to jail? Boom, I'm out. I'm out, bitch.
It's true. I mean, you got to kind of, you know,
That's when
want to be there. I
That's
suppose.
when the prosecutor
Maybe-
wakes up. Santa's at the foot of his bed, like.
How are we gonna deal with this? How are we gonna?
Josh, what would you do? Santa's powers.
Besides sleep all day, I was gonna say I have to slow down time.
That's what you do
Yeah.
with your powers.
You know what? Santa's living it good. Works one day a year. I think I like his thinking.
Everybody likes him for some reason.
Yeah, come on. Work one day a year. Yeah, all right.
So let's assume that he's also got some sort of personality manipulation powers.
Well, if you think about it, if he knows he knows if you've been bad or good.
Telepathy.
He's got some kind of
Telepathy.
shit going on with there, right? He's watching stuff through
And he-
his.
Actually, he just has a great hacker group and that can get into the global
There's like
positioning system.
webcams on computers turning on all over
He
the
just
world.
works with the NSA.
There you go.
That's
Well, that's true.
where
But
the NSA got it,
he's
man.
got to get
Santa's
paid.
evil.
Get paid.
That's why I don't leave a webcam in your room.
True enough.
I think I would use the "I see you when you're sleeping, know when you're awake" whole thing. And
I mean, Santa plus Punisher equals some fucked up shit.
and I might
telling you,
I
man.
might be in charge of a country or two by the end of the first year. I might be in charge, running stuff.
Santa sure.
Generally, that's where Futurama went with it anyways. You know, they have their own Terminator
Yeah,
robot.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Punish ta.
You are immortal. I mean, you are immortal. So there's that.
So if Santa threw down with Wolverine, who would win?
Boring.
Santa. Because Wolverine's not immortal. Santa is.
No, but Santa doesn't have healing power.
He might.
Chop his fucking head off. He's
I think according to Marvel, he does.
I just opened some shit up. That's what I just did.
But there
Right
could be
there.
different types of like immortal, you know. Wolverine heals himself, and there's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen with Sean Connery, where he has to go back to his homeland. So if you have to bury him in North Pole.
just separate his head from his
Oh, well.
First off, there's nowhere to bury you at the North Pole anymore. You just got it's a burial at sea these days.
That's why he's super nice to everyone, because you get on a shit list and he's screwed.
Nice.
The North Pole is a front in Miami, a strip club front in Miami where you work out of.
Santa is really a Highlander.
The last Highlander.
There can only be one.
Yeah, and it fucking ain't Duncan MacLeod either.
It ain't Duncan MacLeod.
I feel super stupid for not thinking of the strip club named the North Pole.
I got there.
brilliant,
I got
man.
there, man. All right, that's it for this week. I hope y'all had a good time. I don't know who won. I don't give a shit anymore. I think Walter got one right, so let's give it to him.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah! Merry Christmas!
He got one right.
Walter won Christmas! All right, guys, thanks for coming Stay informed. Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Bye. We'll see you in 2015.
Happy holidays.
I gotta turn shit off now.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Yule. Happy solstice. Happy, what's the other one? Festivus.
Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, everybody. How many holidays you think I could take and get all that time off? Religious fucking jerks. They wouldn't let me have all the shit off. That's fucking racism, man.
Well,
I'm a white American.
I am all
Yet
these
again,
fucking
I am
things. All of
oppressed.
them.
What?